It's been long enough since the Crowdstrike outages that the lawyers and the finger of blame are waggling about. It's important to remember that there were many more affected companies other than Delta Airlines. After what was likely to be a sleepless weekend at some of those IT departments, most companies were back online. Delta was a notable exception. Who's to blame for being Delta far behind in recovering? Was Delta particularly hard hit for some reason that was out of their own control? Sort of, maybe, kind of. Apparently, Delta's crew scheduling was hard hit, and for crews to be deployed as needed, but that still points to a cause that Delta had full control of, and that is their disaster recovery plans, and whether these plans were tested and rehearsed. Obviously, they were insufficient. Is Crowdstrike to blame? Well, of course, Crowdstrike should have pre-flighted every step of their update process. As obviously as Delta missed on disaster recovery, Crowdstrike missed on testing every step of their updates, including verifying that production configuration data didn't differ from test releases. Is Microsoft to blame? Microsoft gives third-party software access to the Windows kernel, unimpeded by security layers or abstractions, but Microsoft is blaming European Union regulations that require Microsoft to give equal access to security software providers. Sadly, it is much easier to spread the blame around than it is to coordinate a solution. Delta needs to get their Disaster Recovery Act together. Only Delta is to blame for the length and the impact of the outage at Delta. Crowdstrike obviously needs to take steps to prevent production code and configuration data from behaving differently from test phase code and configuration data. And Microsoft should stop shipping operating systems with 1990s security architectures, and they should all get together and show that they've made a difference without finding and fixing root causes. This is a lesson not learned.